Okay, welcome back. And this time, well, last time we covered how to use the Adobe Bridge and how to go through and sort and label and go through and start our digital asset management. So, moving on from there, let's talk about actually getting into processing our images. So, what we're going to start with is we're going to pick an image. I'm going to go with this image of the baseball players here, the pitcher thrown to the catcher, and we're going to open this up into the Adobe Camera Raw plugin. There are many ways to do this, so just kind of pay attention here, and you can set it up the way you need to on your own system. The first way and the easiest way is to go up to the File menu, come on down to the Opening Camera Raw option, and then select that. Also notice that there's a keyboard shortcut of Command R for that action, all right, which is a handy one to have in your arsenal of keyboard shortcuts. Now, before I go in, I am going to show you another way that you could do this, which is if you were to go into your preferences earlier on and you select this option right here. Double click Edits Camera Raw Settings in Bridge. Alright, that will open up your images into the Camera Raw plugin. So the other ones you see down here, Command plus click opens loop, right? So there's a few other little things inside here. It's always a good thing to go through your preferences because they can teach you things about how to use this program more efficiently. I'm going to click OK on that so it saves. Alright, and then I'm going to come down, and before we go and I double click on that to go into Camera Raw, I will show you the last way to do this, which is to right click on this. And yes, for those of you who don't know this about Macs, you can right click on Mac, come down here, and here you see, just like in the File menu, in the right click menu we have the Opening Camera Raw command here. So we're going to leave. I'm just going to double click, and that will bring me into Camera Raw. Alright, Camera Raw is a XMP editing plugin. What this means is this is a place where I can come in and I can make all the tonal changes, cropping, I can come in and affect color specifically, I can sharpen, I can do all the things that I do in Photoshop, but I can do it inside this Camera Raw plugin, and I can do it non-destructively, which is the key to this. And the key to the non-destructive editing is that nothing is actually happening to the pixels of this image. As we go through, we're going to make adjustments. We're gonna, we'll come over here and we'll change our exposure values. Okay, you'll see this thing, we'll go brighter or darker. Okay, we'll bring in recovery. We'll play with, our darkest areas in the image. We might even add or subtract contrast. All the adjustments that I just did right there, though they don't look great, are all reversible. None of them are permanent, which is the biggest advantage to using this Camera Raw technology. So I'm going to reset those because I don't want them. I'm going to hold down the Option key. You'll see down here the command buttons change from cancel to reset. I'm just going to reset this back to where it began. Alright, and then we will start from here in the next video.